It's called the Fairness in Broadcasting Doctrine, which the Democratic Congress has already said they will pass unanimously as soon as, probably as soon as Obama becomes president. This will affect you. It will take away your conservative voice. Now, YouTube will say and probably argue that this cannot happen because we show both sides, or there's an opportunity to show both sides of an argument. This is true. However, a democratically controlled Congress, they like to regulate, and they're not going to care about whether YouTube stays in existence or not. What they'll do is they'll regulate so far down to where they'll say that each clip that you make on YouTube is an entity, and that entity in itself must have an opposing opinion at the same amount of time. They're not going to buy on YouTube saying we offer a 50% or 60% opposing views. They're not going to buy that because they don't care if YouTube stays in existence or not. They will feed through you, through the democratically controlled media, which is already, they'll tell you all they feel you need to know there. Proof of this, that they won't care about YouTube, is the fact that they want to push it through anyway to shut up talk radio. They don't care that that is also going to affect the left-wing commentators, so to speak. It doesn't matter to them. They are willing to shut those people up too, to stop the conservative voice. They will do the same to YouTube, and YouTube will not be able to argue that, well, we give somebody an opportunity to express an opposing point of view. The Democratic controlled Congress will say no. Each segment is a commentary, and each segment must show an opposing view for the same amount of time. It doesn't matter that you're on video. The fact that your voice goes out, and they will go after the whole internet. This will happen. What we need to do and start thinking about now is a revolution. There's nothing wrong with a revolution against an Obama, a Pelosi, Harry Reid, and these folks that they really can't hurt you. I have precedents for this. A revolution. The precedence is George Washington and the American Revolution, where we kicked out tyranny. There is precedence for a revolution, and I believe that we're going to have one. Biden I call him. Biden says that paying taxes is patriotic. That's not true. Paying taxes is not patriotic. You have to pay some taxes to fund the government, but paying taxes in itself is not patriotic. I have precedents for this. Something your children probably will not learn in school because it's probably been ripped out of the history books. But it's called the Boston Tea Party, which was predicate or predated the American Revolution. It was taxation without representation. We have that going on now, and it's just going to get bigger with the Democrats. Look, they're already talking about what they're going to tax. Where they're going to get this money, I don't know, but they're talking about it. So I have precedents on that, and you can revolt to that. You don't have to do that with arms or anything like that, or go up and throw someone out of the White House. All we have to do is employers start saying, hey, look, I'm going to employ you, but you're going to get a 1099. That takes the burden and the illegality off of them. And it will also help their company. They can save more money, put it in the bank. They don't have to pay unemployment, insurance rates, and taxes. Give every employee a 1099 and let that person decide whether they want to fund the federal government. It's simple. And everything's legal. Now, where they'll try to say it's illegal is when the folks receiving the 1099 decide they're not going to pay the taxes. Well, you know what? That should be your option. I'd like to see the Internal Revenue Service put at least half this country disagree with this communist Obama. So I'd like to see him put 140 million workers in jail. It is not going to happen. Again, do not fear the police and your government. These people are irrelevant. Remaining in the military. This is something that is close to my heart, and it saddens me to that it's come to this. Look, folks, I served in the military. I served in the military in combat. I love this country, okay? And I'm not leaving this country. Obama's not going to run me out of here. But there comes a time where you have to make a stand, and the true patriots. Let's go back to the ones that George Washington, who funded our army with his own money. They opposed a sitting government. And you can do that again. There's nothing illegal about it. If you remain in the military only because, or only to receive a paycheck, folks, that's the wrong reason to stay in. I'm telling you, if you believe in the ideals of America, then you cannot support this man Obama, and you cannot serve in the military. I'm sorry. And not only that, but the way this country's going, you need to be home and protect your families. That's true patriotism.